Welcome back. JMF here, Thousand Foot Pound Books. Welcome to episode 5 of creating the hex crawl map and larger campaign for my Obsidian Gods and Blood Red Sands fantasy campaign slash sandbox. It's a kind of Middle East, Near East inspired Conan type ancient Near East world. Egyptian, Sumerians, Semitic people like Akkadians and Canaanites and all those groups. Yeah. So we've previously done the overworld map, the larger map. We started off with this one hex in the middle. I've expanded it out, and I've filled in all the hexes, and I've identified all of the layers. Now a bunch of things are near each other, so they're going to have domains and factions and interact with each other. So that's what I'm working on now. You can see I started this, but then we jumped over to putting in the monsters. So now I shall jump back to the factions. And here is the Sandbox Generator by it's not on the back, it's on the front, by Atelier Clandestin. Atelier Clandestin. Yes, this is like soup to nuts sandbox generator. Everything from the blank. You start with the blank map, and you go all the way to even mapping out the small towns and creating the mega dungeons. It's great. Okay. Yes. Okay. Domains. Here we go. So we're going to start off with. So we have domains here. Here we go. And Sandbox Generator, when generating cities, this document has all the expansions so far combined. So I need to go to the original rules. Guess I'll just start from the beginning. Alright. Biomes, encounters, features, factions. Here we go. Right, so we'll skip the big ones. The small ones, towers, abbeys, and layers, have just one hex only. Towers have a 1 in 6 chance of either of controlling the hamlet, village, lair, dungeon next to them, if there's one next to them. Okay, so let me begin. And if you have 2 of the same monster and a lair next to each other, then there's a 3 in 6 chance that they are the same faction. Okay. Alright, so these 2 have already been factionized. I got down to here. Alright, so I'm just going to take this guy and start copying and pasting. Nope. Deselect, select, control, grab to do it. There yes. And then we select a color right here. Okay. Nope, a little more blue. That matters. Okay. A little more blue. Okay. Deselect, and then you select it again, and you control CV. Okay. Alright. Deselect, select, control, copy. This is an abbey, and it is a by itself, a region faction by itself. I'm just going to start going down the line here. I'm going to start here. Oops, I didn't copy it. Control C, Control V, deselect, select is still chosen, you move it. Okay, and this guy is going going to be the next one. Boom. Deselect. Select executive. Ah! Control Z. Damn it! Alright. Delete. Select. Move. Ah! Worldographer. Okay. Control C, Control V. Deselect. Look at that. Select it. Alright, next one. Purpley purple. Purpley purple. I meant to select it because Control C, Control V. Deselect. Select and then move. Okay. And you're going to be kind of this purpley color. Okay. Control C, Control V. Deselect. And this is the guy I want to select. And he'll come over to here. Okay. Kind of get you on there. Alright. And then next. Control C, Control V, deselect, select, Control Z. Yeah, let's see. Oh boy, let me turn off. There we go. What might help? Not features, shapes. Okay, select, Control, move. Okay. No. Okay. Yes. Okay. Control V, deselect, select this guy, and move him right there. Change the color. Okay. Control C, Control V. Yeah, I'm getting the rhythm of it. Okay. Sorry. Alright, changing the color. Okay, Control C, Control V. I was just checking to see, do I have to figure out open hostilities and all that between every single thing? Yeah, I guess so. Oh boy. Maybe I'll just stick to the main hex. I'm not going to do all that for these since, you know, as playing the game, when and if I find time, then can do it laying. Go ahead and grab this dude. Haven't got him yet, right? Okay. And you are yellowish. Control C, Control V, deselect, and then select it, come up, okay, and change your color, all of the color, Control C, Control V, deselect, select, move up here, okay, change your to this hex. Okay. Change the color. Now we're on the third row. Control C, Control V. Unselect. Alright. Come over here. Right. Villages, hamlets don't get it. They have no power. Okay. Control C, Control V, unselect, select. And then move it up here. Alright. Do. And you're kind of a purpley on the third purpley row. Control C, Control V, unselect, select. We'll move it over here. Okay, and you are this next to it. Okay, Control C, Control V. Select, select. Come on up here. Alright. Change your colors. Right, okay, Control C, Control V. Deselect. Alright, so, this Wizard's Tower, whoops, isn't near anyone, so he doesn't have a chance to control anybody but himself. Alright, let's go ahead and put you up here. Control C, Control V. I'll tackle these guys up here. Change your color. Control C, Control V. Right here. Well, let me. Whoa. Ah, dang it. Control V. Alright. Oh, yeah, perfect, because I want to put you right there. I don't want to do this one just yet. I want to roll to see if the Wizard's Tower is controlling it. Okay. So. This Wizard's Tower is next to these dungeons and this dude. Oh, you know what? Control C, Control V, deselect. Select. This guy's not controlled by the wizard. Let me go ahead and do him. Okay, be right here. Okay. Alright, let me save it real quick. Save. Okay. So it's a 1 in 6 chance. Let me start right here. There's my roller. 6 tab. Okay. So this is the dungeon. The northwest dungeon. Nope. The layer to the north. Nope. And then the dungeon to the southeast. Nope. Okay. So the Wizard's Tower is just the Wizard's Tower. Alright. Select this guy. Control C, Control V. Go right here. Interesting. Did I choose the same color for this one? CC 803. CC 993. Nope. Okay. Just what I get for picking colors that are right near each other. Okay, so we're at the yellow. Alright. Control C, Control V, and we deselect. Then we select it. And we move them right here, and this is the last single small faction. Perfect. Very good. Alright. File, save. Okay. Nice little colorful patchwork we have going on here. So now, we got a city, castle, 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 castle. We got several castles. And looks like just one city. Okay. So, let us read the domain rules. Domains, okay. Alrighty. In the Sandbox Generator, blah, 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 blah. Okay. When a cities that are not ruled by nobles remain the same and their domain will be the same size. Okay. Cities that are not ruled by nobles will remain the same size and their domain will all be of the same size. When a city ruled by a noble or a castle is generated, use the following. Oh, so we gotta check it. Okay, so we're gonna check this city first to see if it is ruled by a noble.
How do we know if it's ruled by a noble?
38-43. Okay. Let me go back up. Here we go. Wow, lucky. Alright. Okay, cities and castles. Hamlets. Alright. Cities. So how do we know it's ruled? Large. So I think that. I think we got to go to the actual. No, it said 38, right? Okay. So let me go to settlements. Here we go. Yes, here we go. I'm going to go to cities. Aha! Okay. Cities are generated just like villages, but are obviously bigger. Another notable difference is that in cities, most of the interesting locations are buildings. Okay. Rule 96 for the size. Okay. Main occupations. Okay. Buildings of interest. Said 38, right? Official. Business. Defense, military guards, people. Rulers. Aha! Here we go. So if it's ruled by a noble. Okay, so this city, I'm going to go ahead and roll right now. Kind of jumping ahead, but I'm going to roll right now. Because I got favorites. Okay. Need a D8. Let's come down here for the D8. Here we go. And boom. 4. A council. So let us click on this dude. Okay. City. Okay. Boop. I'm just going to note here, ruled by a council. This stuff will go into a larger document later. So don't you worry about it. Okay, so that's that. So it's ruled by a council. Okay, so now let me go back to the domains. Okay. Alright. When a city is ruled by noble, which ours is not, so it's the same, so it's 7. So it's going to be 7 hexes. Okay. Interesting. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Excuse me, sir. Control C, Control V. Select, and then hair. Okay. So, now we shall widen it out. Doot. 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 Yes. Let me do this like this. Okay. Alt. Haha. Alt click. Alt click. Alt click. Alt click. Whoops. 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 Alt click. You're doing it great. Alt click. That one's a little funny. Alt click. Something's wrong. Alt click. I think it should be like this. Alt click. One more. For the gold. Yes! And the color shall be... this one... Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 up. Okay. File. Save. Save. sail away. Sail away, save away. Okay. Now, indeed. So now we must look at the castles. So we'll start with this one. When a city or a castle is generated, use the following table to determine the title of nobility of their owner and know what their domain is. So it's a d20 roll. Okay, 20. We'll put you back to 6. I don't know. We need you or not. Alright, so this is how the third column shows the number of layers around the castle. So the very lowest level is the normal one castle itself plus one ring, so it's 7. Okay. Thus, we can see that all domains generated with SG alone are actually owned by knights and dames. Okay, so first castle features. So, we're doing here. Okay, rolling. 17. Holy crap. A march. A marquee. Okay. Castle. Home of March. Okay. The center of a march ruled by a marquis, right? Or marchioness. Marchioness. Okay. March 16 layers, and what do you get? Save. Okay, so holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Holy shish kebab. Alright, well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this whole thing is ruled by the... That's awesome. The whole thing is ruled by this dude. The whole map controls the whole map. This isn't... Oh boy. This isn't just a castle. This is the castle. Let me come down here. Can I find a more grand castle? Let's go all the way up. Let's see, that's the one I have now. Is there a better one? I actually like this one. Can we somehow combine these? There's not really a better one, I don't think. Aha, this is so cool. Alright. Interesting. I know I say that a lot, but it's all so damn interesting. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. It's all so damn interesting. Right. So 16 layers. The entire adventure hex. So the next 2 hexes actually. Whew. The entire hex. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this dude's big. I'm not even going to draw because it's like super important. It's the whole thing. It's like the whole thing will be covered in a faction color, so I'm not even going to do it. Wow. So everyone's underneath it. So let me. Okay, now let's go to this dude. 14. A county. Where am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's like here. Jesus. 1,
There we go. Where am I at? Here, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Control, click. Click. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. Boom. 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 I wonder if I should just do like an oval. Might be better. Yeah, let me do that. Let me just do an oval. There you go. Okay. Let's see, how do I do an oval? Delete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Start how you do it. Select. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should be more. Okay. Where? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need to go all the way out to this guy right here. How do I do it? Okay, you just pull it away. Make it. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, let's pull 45 degrees. That does it. Okay. Oh, so cool. Alright. So this guy is going to be green, man. Green. Yeah. Whoa! Shit. Okay. Let's select. So that's everything in here. That's a little too... That's a little too much. Okay, can I reduce the opacity even more? Yeah, here we go. About 20%. And we can still kind of see other things, maybe even more. Select. Make it a little more subtle. 10. Okay. This dude's just everything. Alright, so alright. That's 8. Well, let me put one right here, baby. Boom. Boom. You are gonna be purple. Purple. Okay. Where is it? It needs to be there, right? Whoops.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So maybe I come in a little bit. Are you kidding me? Select. Select. Come in a little bit. Okay. Boom. Alright. So it's this guy. Now let's look at this guy. Okay. 7. Oh, thank God, something normal. Alright, right here. Okay. Boom. And boom. Oh, let me change you to this blue. How about this blue? We'll increase your color a little bit. How's that? Okay. Let's see. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Perfect. Okay. Nice. Alright. File save. File save. So this was a, hold on. Select this guy is, not you, shoot. Go back to features. Features. Select. Okay. This guy was a castle ruled by a count or countess. Okay, this one is a county. 8 layers. Okay, save. Okay, select this guy. This dude was a barony. Castle ruled by a baron, baroness. Okay, this is a barony. You can't spell. 2 layers. Okay, save. Okay, let's see. What's this guy? Any others? Guess that's it. There we go. Roll 3. Oh, thank God. Normal. Okay. Boom. Ruled by a knight. Castle ruled by knight. I mean a nigget. Or dame. It's a thief. Okay. Thief. 1 layer. It's cursed by the in the desert wizard's tower, of course. Yes. Okay. Oh, and I need your shape too. We unselect. Okay. Shapes. Oval. Boom. Boom. Control Z. Select U. I don't know, delete. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, we're going to make a new one. Boom. Boom. Select. Select. Okay, but your color is going to be red.
Wow. Alright, we got all the the areas done. Now we have to figure out the relationships. Abbeys. Do any of these control abbeys? Okay, this guy's an abbey, so the question is, how many abbeys? Well, in this thing, there's one. The size of additional domains is unchanged, 1 hex, but this supplement adds a notion of religious influence within a domain. The clergy has more or less influence in politics depending on the number of abbeys. If there are fewer abbeys and cities and castles combined, the ruler is likely to be influenced by the clergy. It's less likely. Maybe they're atheists or do they care about them if the number of abbeys is more or less equal to the number of cities and castles. If the domain has more abbeys and cities and castles, then heavily influenced. Well, we've got, just on this map alone, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities and castles, and we have 3 abbeys. 1, 2, and there's one more, right? 1, 2, and just 2, 3. Okay. Now these abbeys themselves are not actually in, well, this guy, but again, he has all 5 as well, so, okay. If the number of abbeys is more or less equal to, no, okay. Let's see. The relationships between 2 nobles factions depend on several factors, the first of which is relative location domains. If one domain is fully included in another, it's a vassalage. If they have common hexes, they are connected, they are contested. If the 2 domains have no hex in commons, they are neighbors. So 1 and 1 are neighbors. Oh, that's the size. These are neighbors. 2 is the whole thing. In this example, we can see that a viscount has 3 vassals, 2 knights, and the baron. Okay. The baron has his own vassal, which is the knight. The city/castle hex always... The latter also has a knight. The city/castle hex always belongs to the domain of the higher titled noble. Huh. Okay, so this hex... Alright. So, I'll have to go through and we'll have to, write up the vassals for this guy. Alright. Vassals are sworn in by an oath to provide military and financial support to the lord in exchange for protection. Well, that's it for right now. Thank you for sticking with me. I will be back in episode 6, and we will suss out all these relationships. I will work on the names, and then put them in the campaign notebook and realize their relationships. Yep. This was sponsored by me. See my link to my author page on Amazon in the description for the video. Take care. Have a lovely day. Love ya. Bye.